Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pia. Welcome if you're new. Just before we start off with today's video, guys, I have gotten back my curls after I've come here from India for the first time, and I recently purchased the Redken shampoo because it was on discount. It is kind of expensive. I just go for the drugstore ones usually, so I was like, you know what, just let me try out. It is the first time I have used this today, and I can already see the difference, and I am not exaggerating. And if you want like an entire sneak peek or whatever into like the conditioners which are good, which are not good, drugstore, luxury, everything, let me know. I'll make a separate video on it, but I just had to address it. Anyway, let's start with today's video. So I'm going to be showing you all a bunch of makeup that I am never going to be repurchasing ever again. A lot of it is going to be controversial. A lot of you guys might not like me after this, but just like hear me out on why it's just not worth your purchase, especially just for me. Okay, our hair is all tied up, and the first product that we're going to start with is this Tarte Juicy Glow foundation. I just figured out it's a foundation. I thought this was a tint. This is honestly what has given me these breakouts. This is probably not my shade, but it's also, it does nothing. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm literally risking my skin right now, but okay. So it blends in like a tint. It is like a cream. You think that it's initially gonna give you a coverage, but it just makes your skin, is there a glow? Yes, but there's a difference between it being glowy and it being oily. This just drastically increases my oil production. It is doing nothing. It's not giving me any coverage. It's just like a little bit of tint with something oily. It just didn't. I just felt like for the price point and in general, I'll probably get like the NYX, the drugstore skin tints are much better. Like, I'm not even talking about foundations, but this just does not do a foundation job whatsoever. Like, it's so oily. Like, it's just not it. Like, I'll probably use this as like a body, I don't even know. Like, I was really disappointed with this. Initially I thought, you know what, my skin's acting out since of the, because of the shift in countries, which is why it's not working. But no, it's just not working in general. So this is something I would never ever just purchase or tell anyone to purchase, or I will probably not let anyone purchase. This is just a no, especially for the acne girls out there. The next one's probably gonna be very surprising. Just this one in particular did not work for me. I'm talking about the elf, sorry, this just got dirty, but I'm talking about the elf camo hydrating concealer. A lot of people have like this, but for me it didn't work a lot. It did make my under eye look really greasy really fast, and I'm a person who does not like using too much concealer, so this probably works if you use a lot, but that's what I don't like. This also does not do a great job at covering my acne scars, and it's not like a long wear concealer. Like, after a couple of hours it's just gonna crease and it's gonna start looking, it creases almost instantly, but yeah, after a couple of hours it just starts getting worse. The coverage is not bad, I will say that. Like, it's not bad at all, but the kind of longevity I will expect is not what it's delivering. Like, for the same price range I will probably go in with the Maybelline concealer if I have to, but not this. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's just not, I do have like a dermatitis condition here, but it's just not doing its job at all. Like, no, it's not a bad product per se, but it's not great, and there are much better concealers, even drugstore, that are available out there. So this is not something that I will probably reach for the next time. Moving on to the third product. This is you don't get this abroad. This is an Indian brand. Indian brands have been coming out with great makeup and skincare, but this one is the translucent powder by Pack Beauty. It's PAC. It failed like drastically. As a powder, it's fine. Will it set, or will it prevent your concealer or foundation or whatever it is from getting cakey or creasing? No. Like when you apply it for the first thing, okay, you feel like, okay, you know what, like it's doing like a decent job, but you have to let it set in. After a couple of hours, you'll see it starts getting creasy instantly. It's giving me more of the talcum powder vibes than like a loose powder vibes. Again, powder wise too, if I had to go for like a loose powder at a drugstore edition, I would probably go for the Maybelline Fit Me. I have used that for really long and I really liked it, so this is not something that I'd be reaching for. The next one is something I was surprised that I didn't like, and I tried so hard to like it, and I convinced myself so much that I'm gonna like it because I spent $35, and it's a fancy brand one. It's a blush by Glossier. This is in the shade Beam. I really want to like it. The consistency is good, like it's not thick, but the pigment is not great. Like I have to take so much product and there's hardly anything which is getting on my skin. Like if I have to use, if you all saw my earlier videos, if I use just like a drop of Huda or the Rare Beauty blush, I get so much pigment, which are for the same price point as this one. I'm gonna show you guys again. To be fair, this is the amount of product I've taken, which is honestly a lot. I never recharge for that much, and yeah, I always blend in with my hand, so I'm being completely fair. Just look at it. It's not like, I'm not saying there's no pigment, but if I'm paying that much, I want to see something, and I'm not seeing a lot, and it wears off really fast. It's not gonna last me even a couple of hours. It's gonna wear off so fast, especially if I'm using this kind of a color during the summer with sweat and everything. It's gonna come out really fast. So yeah, really tried so hard to like this product, but unfortunately never gonna buy it again. Moving on to eyebrows, and this one's I don't particularly hate, but I will probably find like better alternatives on the market compared to this one. I'm talking about the Morphe. Now I have this gel, is it a gel or a liquid, whatever, and I also have the stick, and I really like that. Like the liner brow pencil is just amazing, but this one it just so dried out. It still does have pigment, so I like that, but it kind of makes my brow hair like stick together, and it doesn't look natural, and that's not what I go for. But the pigment is a lot, like that's good about it. So if you're looking for that, you might like this, but it makes my eyebrows look like super clumpy, and it's not something that I go for. So as I said, I don't like hate the product, but will I be buying it again? No, with so many great options on the market right now, not really. Next one's surprising for me too, because this brand is so raved about and so liked by every single one, and this is probably the first things I got from the brand. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mascara, and I did like it because I was like, you know what, it's giving me like a very falsies look. I even made a YouTube short on it before, but when I use other mascaras like the Too Faced mascara or the Tarte one, which I'm currently using, the kind of volume and look it gave me was so different. Like I'm gonna apply it for your once. I'm not using any curler or anything, but I'll see this, like it's barely given me anything, and it's gonna be the same even if I apply like a couple of layers after this, and it does make my eyelashes feel like really heavy. And I'm gonna apply the Tarte one and show you all the difference right now. Okay, this is the Tarte one, and you all will see just with one application. Wow. Do you guys see the difference with one application in both? And mind you guys, this does not, if I cry, if I'm sweating, it's gonna stay the same while this one just comes off. Especially the lower mascara, it's gonna look like all black, which, like, who's gonna like that? But the difference is crazy, and for the price that I'm paying for this is what I'm paying for this. So yeah, never gonna buy this again. The last one's a lip product, which is super surprising too, and I know that I'm saying that for every product, but honestly, like, who's gonna go out in the market and be like, oh, give me the worst product? So I bought these thinking that they're gonna be like top quality A1, and I was so disappointed. And it was the same with Smashbox. Please don't kill me. I wanted to go in the hype and buy it, but this is driver's seat. I really love the color, but see, the color is great. So I have like zero problem with the complaint with the color. Like, the color is beautiful, it applies nicely, but these lipsticks dry out so fast, and I have spoken to a lot of other people who've used this and they've had this similar complaint. If I'm spending so much money, I want something that's going to last me long and it's going to be good quality. This lipstick dries out super fast, like within a year, which is not something that I want. Majorly transferable. I don't want that in my matte lipstick. At least I understand my glosses, but I like my matte lipsticks to be something that's going to last me long, and it really dries out my lips like anything, and that can lead to lip hyperpigmentation, which I have seen. So all in all, I am just not happy with this whatsoever. So that was it, guys. That were all the products that I really wanted to love but did not, and I'm not gonna buy it again. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone's feelings, or if anyone's using this and love them. That's great, I'm glad it worked out for you guys. It just didn't work out for me personally. And if you agree with me on any of this, let me know in the comment section down below, so that I just know that I'm not alone. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you all did, please like, share and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.